Hi, Sagittarius. Welcome to your session. We're going to go ahead and see what messages come out for you. Sagittarius, keep in mind that this is a general reading. It is not a personal, so please do not force any channeled messages. Thank you. Let's see. As Sagittarius, let's go ahead and start your session. Most High, thank you so much for blessing me with the gift of intuition. As an intuitive reader, allow this session to bring clarity, confirmation, and understanding for Sagittarius. Again, Sagittarius, all I ask of you is that you do not, I repeat, that you do not force any of the channel messages. Thank you. All right, let's go ahead and take a look. Resistance. Why are you afraid, Sagittarius? All right. You're in Pisces energy, Sagittarius. When it comes to your mind and your thoughts that you create in your mind, there's something, it's also giving me the Page of Cups too, where what you see, people can't see what you see, and you are under the perception that we can. And when you are under the perception that we can see what you see, there is a certain reaction or a certain result that you are expecting from people that you believe of what we see and we do not see. There is introvert energy here, Sagittarius, and this introvert, if you find yourself being more introverted than normal, it's because of this Pisces energy. It has you captivated in the shadow energy, where your shadow energy has convinced you that you don't need anybody. And I'll share this with you, Sagittarius, because I want to show you what the Page of Cups looks like too. Because what I see here is Pisces energy, and I see the Page of Cups. And the Page of Cups represents what you see. What you see, people can't see. And so, what I've told a Sagittarius that is dear to me, I told this specific Sagittarius, and allow me to share with you, when it comes to choosing to be introverted, when technically you're not an introverted person, you're a person who likes to be on the go and outside, but unfortunately what you've experienced this far in life, it's caused you to be introverted in your own safe space. So what I shared with this Sagittarius was, everyone needs someone, and never convince yourself that you can live life alone. You never want to convince yourself that you're gonna need somebody. And unfortunately, you know, when a Sagittarius is in a headspace that they don't need anybody, there's just some healing deep-rooted healing that needs to take place, because truly you belong outside, not inside. And your shadow energy is definitely taking a toll, basically, where the way of thinking can be altered to more negative than positive. And I don't want to say that, it's not okay to be introverted. It's just when you're inside for too long, it's going to be a challenge to get back outside. It'll be more difficult when it comes to engaging with stepping outside, stepping and communicating with people, and just enjoying the nature of outside. But when it comes to resistance, it says while I read this, I'll find the Page of Pentacles. It says you meet the obstacles that test your resolve. Resistance is not a sign of failure, but an invitation to grow stronger. Push through your determination. Okay. Like I said, I definitely see the Page of Cups here. And the Page of Cups represents what you see, everyone else can't see. No one can see this fish communicating with you if that's what's happening. You get what I'm saying? I see it as this: there is a fish communicating, giving you instructions, telling you, providing you with the information that you need to know at the moment. When it comes to your emotions, Sagittarius. Now, see the Page of Cups. What you don't see is there are troubled waters behind you. And it doesn't necessarily mean that they're your troubled waters. And that's connected to the past. It's behind you. What's in front of you, who knows, right? And it just feels like, Sagittarius, what's significant about your spread is you need to bring water to the dry lands. It's like a desert out here on the outside. Be the calming to people. It's kind of like you walk into a grocery store. Just your energy alone brings calmness into the atmosphere. So own that energy, that water energy, that coolness, that calm. I really don't feel like there's anything bad going on with you internally. I just feel like, sometimes just don't be captivated with being alone. Okay. I want you to create some meaningful connections, and your experience or your perception of a meaningful connection could be in many different forms. So keeping yourself busy of doing something could be a meaningful connection. Let me know. I definitely want to be of assistance to you, Sagittarius, but don't allow anyone to force you to do anything that you don't want to do. So hopefully by me delivering that message does not make you feel obligated. What's the situation, please? The situation. Weaving light and opening. All right. So some of you are late bloomers, which is a good thing. I think being a late bloomer is an awesome experience. It's kind of like you're right on time. You didn't miss anything, you know? So also what I see here, Sagittarius, when it comes to the situation of weaving light and opening, is the shadow energy that I was seeing in this goodness gracious, the shadow energy that I was seeing in this resistance, which was significant so far. I see that you are going to use that same shadow energy and weave it with the light. So this confirms to me that you are a good person and you mean well and you mean good. So when it comes to your journey this far, for some people who don't understand what your interests are, may deem it as forbidden. Um, a lot of judgment. But for the most part, stick to your kind, stick to your group, stick to your association that has the same common interests and you'll be fine. So it's kind of like whatever you believe or whatever your interest is. So let's just say you like Harry Potter, right? um don't associate yourself with people who only like hip hop and they know nothing about Harry Potter, because there's this big difference of disrespect. There's this big difference of not being open to understanding um the two different worlds. And I'm not telling you not to be open to different experiences. What I'm telling you is to protect your interests and your likings so that it doesn't cause you to step into introvert energy that truly is not your energy. And it's okay to be an introvert, but don't allow that to control you. Don't allow introvert energy to control you. When it comes when it comes to weaving light, it says you are weaving together lessons, memories, and insights. Each thread matters. Trust the beauty emerging from your experiences. And I see you doing that. It says opening. You're opening to new levels of wholeness. A doorway is appearing within you. Step through with a heart willing to receive. And right when I said that, I heard that song, A Whole New World. Have fun on your adventure and what it is you're tapping into, Sagittarius. Definitely keep me informed on how that's going for you. This new adventure, this new world that you are opening, which is nice. All right. You have illumination and lost signal. The challenges here is not feeling a sense of belonging in the world, this portal that you are opening. And in the beginning, it's going to feel lonely and lost. And that's why I was saying, Sagittarius, you want to have create meaningful connections, and so that you don't have to go on the journey alone. Every now and then it's okay to invite someone on your pathway or meet new people on your pathway. For the most part, I feel like when you feel lost or when you feel alone, it's just your shadow energy not wanting you to intertwine with light. So that's how you'll know when you are to yourself too long. Okay. When you start feeling like that, you know what? Hey, let me get outside. Hey, let me go meet new people. Or hey, let me go mingle with people that I know. It doesn't mean you have to go out of your way. It could be a simple text message or, getting out in public, going to go do something. It doesn't have to be anything of the extreme that will exhaust you. Okay. The bottom of the deck is first breath. Doing what you want to do will work for you. The only area that I just definitely want you to pay attention to is um, too much time in aloneness, too much time in choosing to be an introvert. Okay, it can bring a sense of toxicity where you feed your shadow energy, and I don't want you to feed your shadow energy when it doesn't need to be fed. Your shadow energy is supposed to serve you, not you serve it. All right. When it comes to first breath, it says you are entering a new realm of emotional experience. Fresh feelings rise like a first breath after sleep. Allow yourself to feel fully without judgment. So this is where replete comes into place. It's kind of like, you feel full with life, you feel full with yourself, but there's just something where it's like, I feel full, but you don't want to glunt. You're fine, Sagittarius. Okay. Let's go ahead and get an overall outcome and an angel guide message. You are fine, Sagittarius. Don't glunt energy, don't glunt people. And that's what it is. Something is yearning you, and you can see exactly what's yearning you. It's not good. It's like a energy that shows itself, but it's just looking to consume all of your water energy. It's coming after your cup. Just close that door, Sagittarius. You know who I'm talking to. Just close the door. You'll be fine. You know how to operate in your musicianship, and just fortunately you just opened up a door that you can close at any time. Okay. I don't know who you are, but you know exactly what I'm talking about when it comes to opening a door. And that's good, Sagittarius, that you're able to open up doors and close them, because some people open up doors and there it's like, you knew better. And it's like, no, Sagittarius, you're working your powers. Good job. So when you're ready to close that door, you will. When you're ready to no longer allow your cup to be consumed, and the cups is the matters of the heart, your emotions, and so that basically, layman terms, setting boundaries. Outcome. All right, 10 of Wands and the Strength. Yeah, I told you, you got this. You got it. No one can see that you're a hard worker. And with this Strength energy, definitely enjoy what life brings or whatever it is that you're creating at this time. But if you choose to be alone and your alone time, just don't allow your shadow energy to manipulate you or to consume you from your cup energy. Oh, what's at the top of the deck? Overall outcome, the Ace of Wands. Yeah, I told you got this. It says stop questioning yourself, Sagittarius, and jump right into the creative project you've been dreaming about. This card is your signal to act now, even if you feel you're not ready. Even if you feel you're not ready, you need action to grow. Opportunities are opening up for you in the near future, so don't let them slip by, Sagittarius. That's confirmation, a reassurance, your angel guide message, Sagittarius, is raise your vibration. Don't allow your shadow energy to control you. You need to control your shadow energy at this time, Sagittarius. Don't forget, love is kind. Let me go ahead and change the title to this. Just one moment. Yeah. Sagittarius, control your shadow energy. That's my main concern. Everything else, this live will be available and to you. So whenever you need to come back to reference, it will be available to you, Sagittarius. But for the most part, and that's the main message, is not allowing your shadow energy to control you. You control it. All right, Sagittarius, when it comes to your angel guide message of raise your vibration, let's see what that message entails. Let's clean up the mess. How about that? Let's do that, Sagittarius. I'll feel much better cleaning up this mess. And let's focus on your angel guide message. There, that feels better. All right, raise your vibration. See what that message entails. All right. This is your message, Sagittarius. It says it's time to move up a level. It's time to fly high. You may have experienced some setbacks or felt low recently, but that is behind you now, and you have the opportunity to light up like never before. Everything in the entire universe is comprised of energy, and that energy vibrates, drawing towards its similar energy. So raising your vibration, Sagittarius, means aligning yourself with situations, people, places, and choices that you know will lift you up, support you, and help you grow. When this card appears, you have overcome the darkness and are moving into time of opportunity, like a phoenix rising from the ashes. You can be reborn. Know that angels are acknowledging your commitment to growth, Sagittarius. You are filled with inspiration now and attracting only good. Confirmation of your whole session, Sagittarius. I love you. And that comes from a safe space. Sagittarius, don't forget love is kind. And don't forget that love is gentle. Until we meet again.